Alright. Hey everyone, it's Jay again, and I'm back with more Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm watching the stream right now to see if it's coming up, and it looks like it's coming up. Let's see here. Jay again, and I'm back with... Cool, it looks like the sound is working out great. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on in. Actually, let me pull the... Oh, I don't have the chat up. There we go, now the chat up. So if you just hop in, I can see you. Alright, so... Because I got a new computer, my data got erased. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip through a lot of this. So this is Sayori, and she's the girl that I'm gonna go ahead and tell her I love her once she tells me, like, opens up everything to me. But because I don't want too much changing from what I originally did, I know that I had Sayori like me for with the book stuff. I had Sayori, similar stuff to Sayori the first 2 times, and then I've already forgotten all the names. So not Natsuki, but Yuri for the last time. So, and I was told by a friend that when you're choosing out, like, words for the for your poems, that the little faces will, like, the little people will move. They'll be happy or whatever if you choose a word that they like. So I'm hoping to stick with that. So I don't want to, and I don't want to hit, oh, actually skip isn't even an option. Okay, well that's good. I didn't really want to hit skip just in case something changes in the game if you hit skip. And I'm actually a little worried that me clicking so fast like this will mess something up. Like, the game will realize that I'm clicking quickly and will think, oh, he's already done this before. But hopefully not. So, Wolfie's here, Lucas Torres is here, Surgical Interviews is here. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. What? The stream is offline. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Hello? I turned the volume on so I could hear myself in the stream. I can hear myself in the stream, so it seems like the stream is working. Okay. I turned the volume on so I could hear myself, but it's so weird hearing myself twice. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you guys, it looks like it's working now. All right, good. All right, so what do you mean, kinda? What kinda? I guess I don't know yet. Okay, so... Oh, you don't know until you choose it? Oh, I thought you could... Alright. Alright, I gotta... Uh-oh. Alright. There we go. There we go. Oops. Alright. Yeah, alright, cool. I thought you could tell before you click. Good, nice. Nope. Darn it. No! I'm getting her this time. But I'm purposely trying to get Sayori so that I... I'm trying to pursue Sayori this time. Okay, cool. Looks like I'm getting mostly her, though. Got her once. No! Okay, promise. Ribbon. Oh, dang it. Special? Cool. Bliss. And Heaven Sent. Okay, that was her the last time. That's fine. as long as they say it sounds like Sayori's, I think is important. Okay, so let me go ahead and... I kind of want to try and make it as close to what I did last time as possible. That way, I can then play the game normally as I would have before. Okay. Alright. That's when they're deciding the cupcakes. Sorry, you can put her mine. I forgot about that. No, I did save, but then I got a new hard drive. And my hard drive, the original, I still have the original hard drive, but because I got a new operating system, they had to wipe my old hard drive, my old hard drive. So the information is gone, unfortunately. This part's really cute, and I really like it a lot. Yay. Alright, so this is where we're going to share our poems. And if I remember correctly, I was doing it in the order of Sayori, then... I think this is actually the order that I was doing it in. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monika. Or was I doing Monika, Yuri? I may have been doing Monika, Yuri. I know that I was doing Sayori, then Natsuki. Remind me guys which order I did it, because I just in case I want to keep it as much as I had it last time as possible. Yeah, I really like this. I really like this poem a lot, so... Alright, the Natsuki. Then I believe it was Monika, and then Yuri was last. I'm pretty sure. I really like Natsuki's style of writing, too. Monica. So I share my poem with her. And she should say that it sounds like something Sayori would like. Yeah. Boom. Store your brain, use to fix on the specific point. Just force yourself. Yep. And then Yuri. That's right. She's like, oh, I can tell because I've studied lots of people writing poems. What? See, but it took you a long time to read. The funny thing is I really didn't. Okay. So I was worried if the speed of my clicking would mess something up, but I'm starting to think it does not, so that's good. Yeah, she calls hers cute, and she didn't mean it like that. This is where they put me on the spot. But then Sayori comes in and saves the day a little bit. Help me, Sayori. Yeah, I like this part a lot here. Sorry for this, the beginning of this is gonna be a little boring because I'm just doing a lot of skipping, and I apologize about that. But I want to get back to where I was as quickly as possible. And I basically remember all this beginning stuff, so... I mean, it took me like 3 hours to do this last time, so I'm really hoping I'll get it done in a lot faster than that. I really do feel for Sayori, though. Okay, so here we go. So, how about fun? Friends. Jumpy. Oh, she likes Jumpy. Giggle. Oh, she likes Giggle too. Dang it. Sweet. Yay, thank you, Wolfie, for telling me that she likes sweet. You also said she also likes bitter. I think she likes joy. Tears. She likes tears. Ribbon. No, she likes ribbon. Dang it. Passion. Yeah, she likes passion. Skipping. Oh, she likes skipping. Strawberry. I feel like Strawberry's her, but yeah, that's right. Dang it. Warm? Okay, cool. Warm. Shine. Oh, she likes shiny. Dang it. Cheer. Okay, she likes cheer. I think she also likes pure. Oh no, she likes pure. Who likes bouncy? I forgot who likes bouncy. Dang it, no. No, getting her a lot. Heart. Yes, heart. Okay. Precious. Nice. Okay. Silly. Yes. Perfect. And happiness. Haha! I got it. All right. Boop a doop 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 a doop. Is this where I go to the other classroom? Yeah, I believe this is where I go to the classroom and I have like a moment with Sayori. If I replay this, I'd like to go for Natsuki second. Lots of clicking. And I know there's an auto button, but I don't want to click auto either because one, it'd probably be a lot slower. And, well, actually, that's the main reason. Oh, and two, it might mess something up if the game thinks I'm on auto. Just in case. I'm just being paranoid. It's probably auto wouldn't mess anything up. It would probably just make it slower, but yeah. Cause let's see, how long have I been going for? Been doing for about 20 minutes, and I'm already, I think, about two-thirds of the way, almost two-thirds of the way through where I was. So, like, I think I've done in like 20 minutes, which almost took me close to 2 hours last time I played. So, definitely going through this quickly. This is another super cute moment where she drank it, and I don't know. Sayori is very cute. The only thing that I kind of want to change, even though I really liked it, was that I went to go, that Natsuki came to my house to help me make stuff, and it was very, very, very flirty. But because I did it in the last one, I'm going to keep doing that in this one. Sayori? Alright. Do. down. Then Natsuki. All right. Then Monica, and hopefully she'll say that mine sounded like Sayori's. Give my phone to Monica. Makes me think of something Sayori wrote. Perfect. So it seems like everything is going as planned so far. This load me thing takes me by surprise, and I wonder if it means something in the source code or something, because that's just what it makes me think of, and I think I said that last time too. Oh yeah, and that's when she gives me a hint about like saving, like make sure to save your game often. Wait, did I not read Yuri's poem? Yeah, this is what. Yeah, Monica goes up, and then she like does a great job, of course. Yeah, and then Yuri goes up at a surprise, but she gets like super into it. It's like really good. And then Sayori goes up. And then yeah, then I go up. Right. So I was watching, did I miss Yuri's poem? Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that question, but thankfully I remember the answer. So this time I do choose hers. Let's choose Yuri's. See here, blanket? Cry? Uh-oh. Unrestrained. She likes words like that. Vivacious. Romance. Frightening. Nightgown. Nope. Defeat. Dang it. Dark. Oh no, she likes dark. I didn't realize that. Covet. Massacre. Uncontrollable. Contamination. Hers is so easy to get. Usually. Unrequited. Oh, hers is unrequited. Extraordinary. Oh, uh-oh. That's not good. Universe. Okay, cool. I think I got Yuri's that time. Okay. So Sayori isn't here today, if I remember correctly. Oh no, Sayori is here. Okay, then Monica says she's gonna go talk to her, but then she like says some kind of crap to her. I don't know what she says, but I know it's something that doesn't make. I know it's something that doesn't cheer Sayori up. In fact, I think she leaves early. That's what happens. Sayori. Yep, so she gets it. Alright, Kraken. Have a good night, man. Yeah, that's right. She gets sad. Natsuki. Okay, now she writes something about beaches. Yep. And then also Yuri writes something about beaches. So we go to Monica first. Alright. Great job. Yuri. Yep. Yep. Monica likes long poems, apparently. Okay, Yuri. Oh, that's different. Why is it different? That's so weird. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I said this, but I said this in the last time I played. I don't know what it is, but something about Monica I don't trust. I just don't trust her. She seems just different from the other three. Okay, then this is where I get to choose who I help. I say Natsuki. Alrighty, so I've been playing now for almost a little bit over half an hour, and I'm almost caught up to where I left off. Even though it is a slight difference now than it was last time, I don't know how. I wonder if it is the speed of my clicking. I wonder if that messed something up. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for Natsuki next time. Okay. And then it's already that day, and then she comes over. I'm okay with that. Yuri is the one who I had the least interest in, to be honest, out of the four girls. Depression is really hard to deal with. I understand where she's coming from, where she feels like she really wants to be with me, but at the same time, she feels like me being with her, like she doesn't deserve it. Yeah, it really is. And it's like extremely difficult to like help people with depression. Like I mean, you really have to go through like special training and become like a licensed therapist before you should try and decipher someone's depression and try and help them with it. I think. I mean, you can always help them, of course. You can always be their friend and be there for them, of course. But people shouldn't think of depression as like a problem that needs to be solved. Because that's not the case. It's really complicated. Yeah, extremely flirtatious here. I think this scene alone is the reason why I wanted to go for Natsuki second. It's just really cute. That's really hard, man. I've had plenty of friends who wanted to cut themselves, and some I was able to talk out of, and some I wasn't. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but I have, maybe even fortunately, but I have dealt with a lot of people, a lot of friends with depression in the past, and some I was able to help, and some I wasn't, and but the best thing you can do is be there for them, be their friend, you know, let them know that you cherish them as a person, you care about them. In my personal opinion, at least, this is what the best thing to do is. Let them know that they're loved, let them know that you're willing to be patient with them and listen to their side of the story and, you know, everything. And patience, I think, is incredibly important when you're talking to someone who's suffering from depression. And if you can get them to see a therapist, that's the best solution, is to speak to someone, speak to a medical professional who can actually help. Unfortunately, all of the people that I knew that had depression, none of them wanted to go see a therapist. Not a single one of them wanted to go see a therapist. And unfortunately, I couldn't ever convince them to do so. But despite that, most of them are better today, now that they've known me for like a decade. And I don't want to say it's just me, it's because I know it's not. It's definitely not just me. It's their family and their other group of friends. But I would like to think that I helped at the very least with some of that. So I would never be so brash as to claim that it was all me. Yeah, talking to them, you know. Don't get, make sure they have their space, of course, when they need it and want it. But make sure that they know that they can talk to you, that they can contact you, that you are willing to be patient and talk with them, when you have time and and especially when they need you. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on clicking here. Okay, if I remember right, it was getting pretty late. She said it was getting super late, but it's not even like dark yet. Yeah. Yeah, Wolfie, I had a similar situation. So I understand. That's right. She was just about to kiss me when Sayori walks out. Ah, man. Alright, here we go. That's all that matters to me. I'm going to go ahead and start reading from this point on, because this is right about where I left off. So, I'm really glad. I'm sorry that it took like 40 minutes to get here, but we're here. We're back where I left off at. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart, it hurts so much? Everything hurts so much. It would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. Yeah, the protagonist is mysterious. I mean, the protagonist is supposed to be you. No. It's true, Jay. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... And this is where I was like, this is now, I felt something weird with Monica, like, way before this. In fact, you can find it, like, in the first, like, hour or so of my first video, my first live stream. I do say something like, Monica seems kind of weird to me. Like, I say something like that, like, she seems a bit off to me. But this, like, confirms my suspicion. Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Jay. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Jay, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori, I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Jay. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Jay, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I'm going to go ahead and read what Wolfie's saying in the chat here. So, Oh, you think the protagonist is the most mysterious of all the characters. Ah, interesting. So you're so similar to your crush. I mean, the only one stopping you from confessing is yourself. So, it's up to you, man. I love you, Jay. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Jay. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Jay? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Let's see. I know the only reason I don't confess her right now is because there is my friend also like her, but he don't know that she is suffering, so yeah. And I'm also afraid that she got hurt just by my confession to her. It's true. Unfortunately, that is possible. I don't know. It's easy for me to say that I think you should do it because I don't want you to not and then look back on it with regret. But that's easy for me today to say. It's much harder for you to do it because not only, do you want to have the right time and the right moment, and you kind of want it to be perfect, and you don't want to hurt her, but you also don't want to be rejected either. I understand that it's a difficult situation to be in, and it's so easy for someone else to say, yeah, go for it, man, I'm rooting for you, I'm behind you 100%, and it's another thing to actually go and say, hey, I really like you, and I really want to go out with you, and even though I know that, I am still rooting for you. And, you got me in your corner, and I want you to do what you feel is best. And just try. no matter what the outcome is, whether it is you get together and things are great, or she turns you down, or you confess and you realize it wasn't the right time for her, I still want you to at least try to not regret it. And just know that you did what you felt was best. Because that, in the end, I feel is the most important thing. So, anyway, Lucas, hey, buddy. How you doing? Hey, Amber. Both of you are going to join me in reading the sappy story. Lucas and Amber, by the way, Wolfie, are both really close friends of mine. I actually know both of them very well. Both great people. And, yeah, now they get to watch me read sappy stories. Alright. Here we go. It's the day of the festival. So this is where I stopped, right here. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. I wonder why I added "and Natsuki" in that sentence. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Jay! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Where's the music and the sounds and everything? That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it, so that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days it's important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Jay. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. How does she know about that already? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly written on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Okay. Get out of my head. Percentage sign. Get out of my head. Over and over again. Go ahead before I know what is best for you. I listened to everything she said to me. I know how much I love you. I finished writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. everything she said to me. Okay. Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Jay? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else that Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will always be the same as they have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, so she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh, man. I was really hoping that would not be the case. Yeah. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes were showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her I knew what's best and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feelings even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. I'm sorry you think that way, Wolfie. I really, try not to think like that. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. Wow. What? What? What the heck? Have a good night, Wolfie. You're just gonna go pray. See you in a bit then. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but I was sure there for so long. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I sigh and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary day like any other. Man, that gave me chills. Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. What the heck? Start blinking at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any clubs that interest me. Besides, most would probably be too demanding for me to deal with it. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Jay? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. We don't know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monaco's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Hey, Vort. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I'd much rather take some time I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing to say, but there's only 3 of us so far. Well, I can see that, but it's really not boring at all, you know. Letters can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Jay. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess there's no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aha, awesome. You're really sweet, Jay, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. That is a weird line to me. I'm gonna save. I haven't saved this entire time. I should have saved earlier, but I did not. Okay. Thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Okay. Yeah? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Shay. all words escape me in this situation. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sad attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she is probably a first year. Anyway, Natsuki is energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm going to experience pain in a few minutes. Don't tell me that. So I ran into Jay and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Jay? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. As far as there aren't more people in the club yet, it must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it doesn't grab your attention. Yeah, I've read all this before. School is both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I believe you. I'm glad. What kind of books do you like to read? Well, manga? Half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking again after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. No, Steve Quick's Fantasy World, yeah. I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements. Reading a lot of horror recently. Haha, I expect that from you, Yuri. It's just your personality. Oh, it's so. Really, if a story makes me think and takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, it just... Never mind. That's right, usually you write about cute things, don't you? It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Aloud. Fine. Should share them sometime. No. You wouldn't like them. Alright. How about this? She suggests we write poems. So I am doing this again, huh? Well, I think you're right, Monika. No, it reaches the most important topic. I never said I would join this club. And lose my train of thought. All 3 girls staring back at me. I'm sorry, I thought. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jay. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. Because I thought it was 5. Because she definitely said 5 last time. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. If really just left. Jay, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Write a poem, bring back to these meetings so we can all share. Jay, I look forward to seeing how you express your feelings. Yeah. Okay. See you tomorrow then. I can't wait. I go home the whole way, and my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Perhaps I'll have the chance to get close with them. Alright. So I'm going to write a poem. Yes. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I love you. Okay. Bliss. Cheer. Memories. Don't ruin it for me. Don't tell me it's Monica. Jump. Promise. Rain cloud. Cry. Embrace? Okay, you just think it's Monica. Alright, that's different. Sweet. Kawaii. Sensation. Passion. Ribbon. Breathe. Yeah, I actually knew that. Yeah, Vortis told me that when I choose someone and I see them jump, it's telling me that who that's for. And I actually knew that. Color, determination, love, skipping, heaven sent, pure. Hi again, Jay. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. That might be a little strange for me, but this might be a bit strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Back to Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Well, that was weird. Alright. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in Literature Club when you're not... Okay! Okay. Why is she blocking the chat? Oh. Huh. Manga is literature. Weird. Sorry, Jay. Well, make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, you're the literature club and all. Perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right. Yeah, I know, Vort. I understand nothing's wrong with the game. It's just, it's still weird. It's just still outside of my expectations. Oh no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. If you wanted me to, are you sure? I just felt like that. Well, as the vice president and all, he pulls out a book. Read. Discuss it if you wanted to. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. This is already buried in a book. Her intense expression. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. This is completely different. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of the few things that where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? Is the background tilted? The background doesn't look that tilted to me. The music does seem to get a little odd sometimes. Also, what the heck is up? I guess it's just the perspective. The doorknob looked like it was on backwards right here, but I guess it's just the perspective of the door. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stacks of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one missing book is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're going to judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Jay. Consider this a don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, I'm going to show you exactly why. She shows the book in right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Pulls me out of the closet. That's funny. Then, Boobs? What are you talking about, buddy? The wolf of Savannah just came in and said, boobs. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. I do like Natsuki, so she is very cute. So Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. It's not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, she's cute. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Yuri is 19? Okay. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it's paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki's strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Aww. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Okay. I don't know what you're saying, Natsuki. You need to speak English, please. I need you to stop speaking in censors. That would be really great. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing into her mouth. Don't worry, Jay. What? Is she? Is she? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep with the order that I always have. Okay, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ugh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's why it was what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours wasn't... If yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you the real literature, how real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. That's cute. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't really figure out if it's a win or a loss that you like my poem. In any case, you'll still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. So see... Exact same. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? I am. Because... Yes, exactly. It's hard, yeah. Yeah, I understand. So you did. I guess more went into it than I had realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her for the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. So Monica? Having a good time so far? Yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you're hearing instructions, don't be afraid. Anyway. Aha. So she said something Natsuki would write. And always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house. So she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescence growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my phone now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. because I have to sound confident. Let's see. Hole in the wall. So differently close to my surroundings. Man. It's very freeform. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Thanks for listening. Okay. So yeah, she's still man, it's so crazy. A little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. Sorry. Yep. What? Will Doki 2's second game will continue the story? I have no idea, Wolfie. I haven't been because of everything. Like so many people have been covering this game, like MatPat and so many other people. I have been purposely oblivious to everything that's going on because I wanted to experience it myself, and I'm really glad now that I did, because man, is it getting kind of crazy. Are you into Ghost Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, this isn't a ghost at all, Shay. Really. I like a bird ghost lingering in her past. This remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. I'm solid putting it that way. Phew, I guess it's everyone. There's only 3 poems. The music does sound a little off. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss my symbolism or something? Just with the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Monica liked it. Jay did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jay liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh. Vor says, well, he says, I miss Sayori. Me too, I'm already missing her a lot, especially what's about to happen here. And Vor says, it's not going to happen in this game, but in the new game, same guy will release Yuri. Does they release? Will be the villain and Monica will be a good girl? Okay. You're just... Stands up. Maybe you're just jealous that Jay appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh. No. If I was full of myself... Well, cutesy. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh. Edgy. See? Proves my point. Most people learn to get over this. If you want to prove and stop harassing others with your sickening attitude, you think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how you try hard. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Do you accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let you hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here. Jay, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I'm gonna say Natsuki. Did not let me say Natsuki? Hello. Monica. Hey Jay. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk, her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Jay, please don't hate me. Please? Why is she so... I met you yesterday. I met you yesterday. Why would you be so worried about me hating you? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. But besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget it all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Huh. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. She wanted to talk to me in private. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get that much of a chance to discuss my book with Jay, and it would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but Oh. 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 Hey. Vanilla. Breathe. Bubbles. Desire. Wonderful. Climax. I like the word climax. Comfort. Pleasure. Determination. Ooh, what is this? Whoa! Wow! Goodness. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting again. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. And here comes even the usual scene greets me. Oh, hi, Uri. Still hangs in the air a little. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk and surprisingly Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Jay, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Here I am guessing you haven't either. You're just clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know, it's stupid, but I can't help but worry about it a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? I don't know, Wolfie. I haven't decided yet. Jeez. I don't ever remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apologies anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worrying or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway? Ah, well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes sense. Yeah, she was practicing piano. Still. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I see. So I run off into the closet. Jay, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you give me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. That's not a very nice thing to say. Come on, we're going over there. What's the story about anyway? Well, I'll look at the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... oh, that might actually be a bit of a spoiler. Why did she think that I'd like that? That kind of dark, yeah. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jay? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts. My whole body gets incredibly blah, apparently. Kind of forget to talk to other people. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. The literature club, it's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading. You might as well get started reading it, right? Blah. Okay. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I click through the book that I had put it into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just let me know if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Let's start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if you can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your hot body. What? you really need to... I need to... I'm going to go back in the stream here and find out what she just said, actually. I'm really curious. I'm going to, like, pause it when it gets to there. So, let me bring up the chat again. So right now I'm waiting. If you guys didn't hear me, because I know the audio messes up sometimes when I click out of the game. But right now I knocked the stream back a little bit, and I'm curious what exactly she said to me just now, because it seemed really interesting. So I'm really curious. Let's see here. I'm at the part where she's like, oh, you don't really need to worry. It's literature club after all. Let's see, because that's true. Then she all, like, freaked out. Like, her whole body, like, freaked out there for a second. Now I'm getting the book out of my bag. I'm almost there, guys. Sorry. I was really curious what it said. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. So I'm reading the prologue. It says reading in company. She was reading my book. She said, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Heat. Okay. Alright, so I don't know if you guys heard me say that, but she said she was just bathing in my body heat, is basically what she said. So, weird. Weird. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then haul my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that... I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the book, holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Ah. I do this with my right arm and on the right side of the book. This way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Bringing it, in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Alright, Ember. Thanks for coming. Or Lucas, I'm not sure if that's Lucas or Amber. But either one, both of you. Thank you. Alright, are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I know I'm being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb's gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri has been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand to her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth is that about? Jay? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's not alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, slip it back into my bag. Alright. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this. I would expect you to find... I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll have to find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over. You should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Nope. Can't learn anything from this. This does not help me at all. Jay, Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Jay, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go... Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Okay. Dana. Okay. Hi again, Jay. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. You never know. Sure, here you go. Alright. Great job, Jay. I was going, ooh, in my head, it's really metaphorical. Mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. Sometimes she spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss something? Anything? Not really. Well, we all just started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? It's definitely different now. Sine, cosine, tangent, I remember that. Delete her. I think it said load me earlier. And now it says save me, load me. Now it says delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anyway, here's Monica's writing for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing difficult decisions. Don't forget to save your game. Okay. You never know, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? Tell me, can you hear me? You can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. The fuck? Sorry to curse, but the hell. Let's see what you've written for today. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turns out good. That's, well, there's some things that you could work on, but doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Well, let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Whoa, this is a whole ton longer than the last one, so Rotating wheel, turning and axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a something harness. I don't know what that is. That's something, maybe a torn harness. Parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time control by slipping cog wheels, existence of God, swimming with the open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars. Excuse me. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 years and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks. Every second time. The bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Okay. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. Yuri's kind of stalkerish. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Yes. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal walls of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Alrighty. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so... This is about the festival? I'm glad Natsuki's back. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do that something for the festival? It's not like we can put something together in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves. That's my concern as well. But this is time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves. Excuse me, sorry. Like they can't do anything else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. Right, Jay? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Jay to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Jay joined. As for me, I just like it better than I do at home. And Jay isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Jay want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up for me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it in the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Jay, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given much of a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting a new club was this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Jay. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it in. If I wanted that, then I could just have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out the door, or walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Whoa, crazy. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. The hell? Yeah. No, that's not a good thing. No. Oh, your eyes started bleeding. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Jay? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each changing in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Ah, I see that. I thought I saw something last time, but I see it now. She's like crying blood. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. So, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica? I want to do everything I can to make the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Jay? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Jay before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. I've been playing for a little while, and my throat's getting a little dry. Let me take a sip here of water. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. So, not much is mentioned through the chat in a while, ever since Amber and Lucas left. Vort said that there was a message that I got earlier that was decoded, and he says, is that about Natsu? And then you said Natsuki's out, and then you said that, then he said that he would send me the decoded Yuri's file if I want to read them later. And I don't know right at this moment. For now, I just want to keep playing. And then I'll probably watch Matt Pat's game theory videos on Doki Doki Literature Club. Not the one where he's playing it, but the one where he's like talking about it. And then after all that, maybe I'll, you know, go into more stuff about it. So then Wolfie said, whoa, Yuri, is yandere confirmed? And Vort said, wait for it. So let's see what happens. And he also added that the code message has nothing to do with the game, by the way. So, alright, I might check it out. Monica was at Yuri. Excuse me 1 second. I don't know why I'm yawning. Anyway, Monica whizzes as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Jay, I just wanted to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. Whoa, I see the static and it's getting darker. And I really do care about you, you know? She looks like she's about to cry. I don't like seeing other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. It has been. It's been like, today's like day 2 or 3. At best. I think it's actually day 2. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No. Interesting. Cheer. Vanilla. Passion. Oh, 11 out of 11. 1,111 out of 20. Together, party, kitty, treasure, fickle, sing, comfort. Oh, I saw that. Sunset. Heaven sent. Fun. Promise. Warm. Happiness. Dream. Milk? Loud. Peaceful. Okay. Hi, Jay. She looks a little too happy. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought the best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. I couldn't really tell. I think it was Monica down there. I don't know if I'll do a reaction video because I'm not very great at those, but we'll see. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do this on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki. Nobody cares. Shots fired. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Ow. Ow. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Jay, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Jay's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Okay. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Pass me into the kettle on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking. Really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and long and methodical. Yuri's a freak. Stay away from her. Look at the. Yeah, I have. I was curious. Well, I mean, I understand, Wolfie. I'm not trying to say I don't want to. It's just I'm worried it's not going to be enjoyable content because I don't show myself on video. And usually reaction videos are along the lines of don't people do like live reaction videos where they like watch the video and then they like stop and talk about whatever's going on currently? I guess I can try to do that. I'm just I don't want to get like in trouble for like copyright or something. But I mean, I guess I can try and do something. I was just worried about the entertainment value that I'd be giving. That's all. Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. Ah. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. There's something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from in the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Wow. Wow, look at her arm. Don't worry, Jay, I have faith, because your commentary is always the best. Thank you, Wolfie, I appreciate it. Sharp inhale, pain. Haha. Let's see, I was bored. What? I just reversed in time. Okay. Okay. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Why don't I remember? Why doesn't my character remember? 200 degrees? 200 degrees is too hot for, like, anything, right? I mean, I could be wrong. I guess I don't really know what degrees the stove gets to. The 200 degrees sounds too hot, though. It might not be. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. I'm really curious now. What is the temperature to boil water? Temperature boiling water. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's 212 degrees Fahrenheit and 100 degrees Celsius. I knew it was 100 degrees Celsius. So it's actually now I'm worried. Is this, was it in Celsius or in Fahrenheit? But I'm going to assume Fahrenheit because 212 degrees Fahrenheit is the boiling point of water. So she was getting it right below boiling. Alright. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Mary fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Jay. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Jay, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, she's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Huh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She's holding it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Jay. Hey, Mr. Yes, how are you? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Jay. Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Jay. My heart. Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Why did it get dark? My heart won't stop pounding, Jay. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Jay? Yuri suddenly presses her hand against her chest. What the heck? Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Oh, her eyes like open really wide there for a second, like kind of psychotic. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. It's time to share poems. Alrighty. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending any time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not the president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try to keep talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do anything to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about it. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you and about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem. Okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Jay? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for you, for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. Let's hit Monica. Jay, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even... Sidharth hopped in here and just wrote, Doki Doki is not okie dokie. Vort says Monica's such a turnoff, and Wolfie says, lol, you just got cock-blocked. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think you should keep your distance. That should be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Geez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at the writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. You were saying I should check the game files. I heard about that, but I don't know. Let me keep on reading for a little bit longer here. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Jay, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Jay. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I don't understand a single word of it. That looks like a urine stain and blood and yay. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In any case, couldn't you tell the poem was about? More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in this club? I think I'm going to vomit. What? Yes or no? There's no question. Excuse the expletives that I'm about to use, but I'm going to read what Sidharth just wrote in the chat. He said, I remember coming into this game expecting to fuck the girls, but the only thing that got fucked was my sanity. Okay, so did something happen? Oh. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Is everything going okay in the chat? Is the stream working? I'm gonna wait until someone tells me the stream is working. Okay, so you guys can't hear me. All right. I was gonna ask you guys how I get to the files. I was gonna check those out real quick, if you guys want me to. Yeah, I'm playing through Steam. Yep. Do I need to go? Can I go to Steam to look it up? Okay. So I just pulled it up and I see a couple things. Some of the things I see are, can you hear me? Copyright. Happy Thoughts, which looks like an image. And then the letter I a bunch of times. And an HTML file that says readme, but I'm pretty sure it's something else. So I'm gonna pull up the file right now because it says, "Can you hear me?" And I'm gonna go ahead and read it. Okay, so it says, there's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisting mess of dread. Loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skins, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. So that was Can You Hear Me? I'm going to check copyright real quick. The copyright shows nothing. I'm going to check Happy Thoughts. Happy Thoughts was a really crazy image that I could maybe try and show, but I think it would take too long to get it in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the next thing. Or a bunch of letter I written a whole bunch of times. So that says, I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? So that was the files that I have. Actually, there is another one here called Traceback. But it was something that I can't really read. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and minimize the files now. And get right back into it. Let's see. Sidra says, let's be real here. Everyone here in the comments know everything. We're just here to watch you suffer the same way we did. All right. So I'm going to hit yes. Here we go. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how it feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento for the occasion. What is the blanked out thing? Alright, okay everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnation air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry for pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Ouch. Yuri, you can... well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. Let's see here. Wolfie and Amaral agreed with what Sidrath said earlier. Fort said, I'm holding not to tell anything. I'm not going to ruin the experience. Please don't ruin the experience. Sidrath says he's going to rewind. And Vort said, okay. Alright. There. See? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about you? What about Jay? Jay's going to help me. Wait, you? You lose your job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Jay around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not we let Jay decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Jay make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Jay, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? This might be a dick move. Because I get the point now. The game wants me to say Monica. And that's what they want me to keep going. But I'm going to go ahead and choose Natsuki. Oh! Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! Look at that! Isn't so interesting? Oh, look at that! Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Jay for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm late on this game because I got distracted with other things, to be honest with you. I'm being ooh, look at her eyes. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Jay away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to spend is a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. What? Yuri is really something, isn't she? Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Jay, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Jay. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Jay, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Does it sound perfect? Tell me, Jay. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I'm gonna have to say no. I know that something bad really happened, but I'm gonna say no. think she's trying to say Yu-Gi-Oh! I think she really, really wants to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. CEO, it's time to do the duel. Alright, let's continue. Caution. I don't know. I don't know anymore. What are you saying? Are these even words? Oh, man. Oh, boy. I wish, because I hadn't... I know this kind of doing this because it thinks that I've, like, read some of this before, but I haven't read any of this before. I know that you guys are saying they hit skip in the chat there, but I was kind of hoping that I could get through this, but you guys are saying it just goes, and I have hit this for a while, so okay, I'll try it. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, this would have taken me forever to go through. What? Am I just, like, watching her body slowly corrode? What the hell? Yeah. She just vomited blood? Did something happen? Oh. You can laugh at a time like this? Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Jay? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Now she's breaking the fourth wall. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up for you. Make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. So I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Okay, now you guys are telling me to check my files again? Okay. So you guys tell me to check my files again. Well, the stuff is gone. The one that says, "Can't you hear me?" The I. Oh, I don't know if you guys are able to hear me there for a second. Because I know the game audio kind of messes up when I click out of the game. Anyway, what I just said was I just checked my files and I noticed some of the files that I read earlier. In fact, all of the files that I read earlier are now gone. So Okay. Hey, this game looks so normal and happy. Can you hear me? Is this working? Yay. There you are. Hi again, Jay. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Jay. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You don't know... You do know I'm aware that all this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Jay? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Jay. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Jay. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Jay. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Jay, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Jay, will you go out with me? I guess yes is the only option. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Jay. Alright. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. It's just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Jay. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult to get to the game directory. I had to go into the game's properties and find the browse files, local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. So I could delete her if I wanted to. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Huh. Hi again, Jay. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Jay. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin anything, the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't even need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend eternity together, Jay? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? I'm not recording. I'm live streaming. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend that it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see, do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Did I scare you? No, it didn't scare me. You're so cute. Anyway, Jay, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay, so do you guys recommend doing what I suggested earlier, where I said I'd delete her file? I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything, right? I think the new generation suffers from it the most. So if you end the game and start playing again after deleting Monica, it's a whole nother story. Okay, so that's what I should do. I should end the game and then... Okay, so let's do that. I am going to make a save file. Oh. Maybe not. Alrighty. Okay. What's happening? Gee, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Jay. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Jay. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me, watch me suffer? Were you only to pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? It makes me feel awful. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Man. Jay, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Man, I feel awful. Oh boy, do I feel awful. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Jay, I know that I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then She's not there. Whew, she's not there. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's time I met some girl, or something like that. Hey, Jay. Well, there already is one girl. The girl Sherry, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Jay, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it. Even though we worked at school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Eh? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jay, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. I'm gonna read what the chat is saying real quick. So, Vort says, play it, it's close to the end. Wolfie says, oh, the tears, no, Monica! Vort says, Jay, Natsuki didn't hang herself, did she? Or Monica just deleted her? Nope, only Sayori did it, Sidrath said. Monica just deleted her. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo! Me. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number on the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Jay! What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. So you're the Jay that Sayori always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Jay. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl Natsuki, despite her size, seems to like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Sorry, I had to pause for a second. Working? Gee, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. I want to sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate you were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing! Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Let's see here. Fort said that he was calling Sayori Natsuki. And, Amuro saying Sayori's gonna take control. Sayori, grab one first and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori tucks her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the comment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? I read all this stuff. I believe you. Yeah. Suji books Yulia said manga. Butter quietly half joking. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I suppose without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? And she tells me about how she likes horror novels. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki says to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So, if Jay wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice of us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Jay? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing the Literature Club does, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess it means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. So you should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude to finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute! So Yori, shut up. I show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Jay. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Jay. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun! Let's see here. Came for the anime girls, stayed for Amaro said, came for the anime girls, stayed for the gameplay, liked for the soundtrack. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Jay. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. No. Hold on. What's happened? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Jay. Goodbye, Literature Club. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Wow.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here,
Why?
everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my
I don't really know what to say yet.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free?
Whew. I really like it. It's really good. Just wow. I think I need time to wrap my head all around everything. Special thanks to Monica and Jay. It says,
if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
I mean, I would definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it for people to play. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you. For making all of my dreams come true. For being a friend to all the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Wow. Vort says I did everything correctly. Vort says he says I'm the one that has done everything good in the good way in this game. Oh. Can you guys still hear me? Hello? Are you able to still hear me? Okay. The game just went. The game just died on me. That's good. Wow. Wow! 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 So if I start the game up again, so you were saying no, not again, and the game will just cut. The game will just turn off. It's interesting. Anyway, I understand. I believe you. That was crazy. That was very, very crazy. A lot of fun. I'm really glad I played it. Thank you guys so much for telling me to play this game. What is my rating? It's really good. I mean, it's really good. Man. Rating is so hard to choose, because I don't want to rate it too high, but I don't want to rate it too low either. It's funny. All right, so let me put it this way: if I just beat South Park, if I had to rate South Park right now, I'd probably give South Park A Fractured But Whole a 5 out of 10, to be honest, because didn't really think it was that great until right at the very end, and unfortunately, I had to rush through the ending because I was on a time constraint. And if I give that game a 5, I think I'd have to give this game at least like an 8. I'm thinking an 8 out of 10. Very good. My brother almost played this game, and he stopped himself from playing it. Yeah, Amr, I completely agree. The first South Park game was really good. The new South Park game, not as good. If you guys want to hear some of the other ratings here, Vort is saying he would have given it either an 8 or a 9. Wolfie's saying he gives it a 9. Amber will somehow give it an 11 out of 10. He says, for the Animu girls. Nice. Wow. Anyway, so I'm thinking he got he got freaked out. He got freaked out by the screen flickering and stuff like that, and he didn't like it. Anyway, I'm probably going to play the game Technomancer next, although I do need to get back into Life is Strange. Someone mentioned Life is Strange earlier, and I really do need to get back into Life is Strange, so if you guys want to see that next, I can do that. But I'm thinking of, I think I'll check out Technomancer or maybe something else. Hopefully you'll guys watch me. I'll try and announce the live stream before it happens on Facebook. So please look forward to that. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys next time. Later. I wonder if there's anything you guys have last to say here before I head out. Alright. Bye. Thank you for watching.